Hey everybody, it's Alan again. My YouTube channel is Eagle Al's 57. Hit the subscribe button if you could, please. I'm doing another video on that 78 Malibu. It is up for sale. Bought it from a friend of mine, older gentleman. He had the car around about 17 years or so, and I did a lot of little updating to the car. So there's a lot to go through. Last video I forgot to mention a bunch of stuff, so here I am again, take 36 on this video. So let's get to it. It's a 78 Malibu. It's got a 540 cubic inch big block in it. It's an aftermarket block, Merlin block. It's got Scats forged rotating assembly. It has H-beam rods, Weisco pistons, RHS heads. The intake runners are 360 CFMs. It's got a big Dart single plane intake manifold on it. It's got a 1050 Dominator on it. It's got an LS cam. Hold on here. LSM camshaft. It's a 4-cylinder swap. At 50 thousandths. Now this is at 50, not advertised. This is 50 thousandths. It's a big cam. It's 282, 290. The lift is 750 on intake and exhaust. It's on a 113. And like I said, it's a 4-cylinder swap. So it is a big camshaft. It sounds healthy. And let me just hold on to this because I'll probably forget something else. So that's the motor. It's got big tube headers on it. It has, let me get the camera here. It has a March setup in it. It has the air conditioning, the alternator, it's a serpentine belt. It has the water pump that came with it also, and the power steering pump. So the car does have air conditioning. I don't have it hooked up yet. I have the factory lines. I don't have the piece that goes right here to connect the factory lines up to. He's got it. He hasn't given it to me yet. He's having a problem finding it. So as soon as he gives it to me, so the car is probably going to be sold without the AC running, but you will have the capabilities of getting it to run. This here is a Be Cool radiator setup with the fans. So it has all real good stuff in it. The radiator along with the fan setup is like almost $2,000 worth, and this pulley setup right here is like $3,500. So you know, it has all good stuff. Here, let me show you the car. Let me take the air cleaner off. So here's the carburetor. There's that. It's got MSD right here. It's got the digital 6, so it's got all the dials right up top, so you can read them, so you can adjust them. It's got a line lock right here. It's got a brand new master cylinder. And then over here, I put all brand new front brakes on it. It's got new calipers, new hoses. Let me get the light on here. So there it is. Has new upper and lower control arm bushings, upper lower ball joints, inner outer tie rods. It's all been lined up, and as you can see right here, grease fitting there, grease fitting over here. Got them on the lower control arm so you can readjust, you can re-grease the control arm bushings. These are the urethane bushings, so you get full control of the control arms up and down. There's nothing stopping them. They can go up and down. They flow real nice. No binding or nothing. It's got QA1 single adjustable shocks in the front, just to make it easier because it's a pain trying to get in there to adjust them. So I put the singles in the front, and that's about it for the front, I believe. And then right here, to hold the hood up, I made this bracket here. This here's out of an S10. I got it so it bolts in like the regular factory setup. It's got the factory little clip right here, so when you take the hood down, you put the rod right inside here. And I made a little pin right here in the back, or I welded a little spot in the back of this so this rod can't fall out. So That way you don't have to keep looking for a bar to hold the hood up all the time. So the transmission, let me get you back over here again. Hold on. The transmission is a Turbo 400, and I went right through it, took it all apart, disassembled the complete transmission, put on new seals, put on new steel plates in it, put the new clutches in it, put the latest updated sprag. I believe it's a 34 element sprag. The bell housing, I cut it off and I put an ultra bell on the front of it, just in case somebody wants to maybe put a 350 shot on there with a progressive nitrous controller. I'm pretty sure the product car would probably run in the high 8s with a 350 shot pretty easy, probably even quicker than that. So I put the SFI approved bell housing on it, so whoever buys it, they won't have to deal with that. I bought a brand new PTC converter for it, called him up and got one spec'd out for the engine combination. He had a little 8-inch in there, and the thing really flashed pretty high. It was probably like 4,800, and it was fun, but it wasn't too drivable. You could drive it on the street, but it's not fun when you're trying to climb the hill and stuff. So I had PTC build the converter. I had them build it just a pinch a little bit on the tighter side until you really flash it. So it's going to work good at the track. It works good on the street. It works really, really good. So it has a tubular cross member. And then in the back of the car, it has a brand new Dana 60 from Strange. He had it built with disc brakes, has emergency brakes also in it. Has 35 spline axles. It's got 433 gears. Had the True Track put in it. Also at the same time had a drive shaft built, chromoly drive shaft from Strange. All the yoke ends are chromoly. It's all 1350 U-joints. So all that stuff is bulletproof. And in the back, I just put in this week brand new airbags in the back. I had them in there. They were old. One was leaking, so I took one out, left the other one in. The other one was on the passenger side, but I decided to get new ones in there, so I just put brand new airbags in it. The rears have Viking shocks or Crusaders, double adjustables. So those are, between the airbags and those shocks, we should be able to get the thing to hook up pretty good at the track. So I'm going to take that flashlight, I'm going to take you guys with me, and we're going to roll underneath the car real quick so you guys can take a look at the underneath, and then I'll open up the door and you can look at the interior. So let's get this thing rolling, so hold on, let me grab this. Okay. Got this. So here is the rear disc brakes. There's the new airbags. There's the frame rail here. It's got full exhaust on it, 3-inch exhaust. Fuel tank. Has a, right here, this line here is a vent tube, and it has a rollover valve in it. There is the rear. Put the light down. There's the rear. There's the Viking shocks. Again, there's the disc brake setup. The rear end. It's got adjustable upper control arms. The lowers are boxed. Here's the frame wheel on this side. There's that. I should have jacked the car up a little higher by doing this, but it's always a pain trying to get a shot from underneath the car when you don't have a lift. But there's the exhaust. The headers, I header wrapped all the headers up, so Those are all done. There is the Ultra Bell right here. You can see it right here. Transmission, again, we're going back over here. Floor pan, frame rails, fuel lines, transmission, cross member, exhaust. There's the tranny lines. There is the Ultra Bell again right there. There's the front suspension again. The Canton oil pan. A little 10-inch converter. Flywheels SFI approved also. So I think that takes care of that. Go. Put you down. Okay, here we go. Here's the interior. Has a swing out bar. This car is not cut up. It is all stock looking. Here's the interior. Interior's in great shape. Headliner. Passenger side. Few gauges. Stock. So when you look at the car, it's all stock. It's got a tilt steering wheel. There you go. So if you're looking for a nice street car, nothing that's cut up, nothing that's got, there's a side shot of the car. And then in here's the trunk. This here is all the paperwork that is done inside the car. Got a ton of paperwork. There is the quarter panel. This is your on and off switch right here. Comes out right through here. You pull that out, that turns it on. Push it in, shuts it off. Battery is on this side here. Right here. Trunk is in great shape. Trunk lid. Show you this side of the car a little bit. Can't see much because we're in the garage. But when I get the thing out, I'll do the interior shot outside again or walk around the car. But it's just a nice cruising car. I mean, you got a radio, it will have air conditioning. It's got a bitchin' looking hood on it. So there's the Be Cool radiator again. There it is, good shot of it. And that stuff again. So that's that. So if you're looking for a Malibu and you're looking for stock looking, go around, drive around, and do some monster burnouts, this is the guy here. If you're planning on building something right now, it is so hard to find parts, and nobody's got anything. And machine shop, they're so busy with like the Circle Track guys. It's tough to get anything done. So if you're looking for getting a car done this year, you're probably not going to get it done. So if you're looking for a car for the summertime to cruise around in, this is the car here. I'm going to tell you it's not cheap, but hey, it's got a lot of money in it. And when I get the other videos done, like I said, I'll attach them to this one here, try to make it flow right into each other. But for now, remember, burning rubber keeps you young. And my phone number, you can call me or text me, is 413-204-1390. And hit the subscribe button for me, please. Appreciate it. 1978 Chevy Malibu with a big 540 cubic inch in it. You guys will love the car. And thanks for everybody watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Bye. We're in the Malibu. We're for a little test run before we go to the track. Just put some tires on. We want to get them heated up, and then we're going to balance them. Another guy's gonna do a burnout. That's that pile of shit, will you? See, those other guys were just lit up with smoke. That looked up good, huh?
I think it pulled the tire a little bit. Second there.
Those things work a lot better than the other ones. Unless if this thing's just down on some power. Does it feel fast?
Go down. Salvy's house is right here. I'll probably be outside.
Oh, is that the kid that was
Yeah.
just burning rubber?
Yeah, give him a little something.
Give him a little something?
Yeah.
Said he fucking mean or what?
It sounds so badass. It just has a different tone when it's
does it?
like up there in the RPM.
Let's see what the RPMs went up to. Recall. 7,300.
Oh yeah, he loves melting the tires off of this